Today we're gonna go over the top 10 41 millimeters that you could buy today in the market, whether they're previous versions or the newest ones out. And make sure to stick to the end because I'm gonna show you guys my favorite 41 millimeter. But first up, we're gonna start off strong. We got the Rolex Submariner 41 millimeter 126610 reference number. Now Rolex first debuted this watch in a 40 millimeter in 1953 and came out to market in 1954. In 2020, they discontinued the 40 millimeter and they made it in the 41 millimeter. So today, if you walk into the Rolex store and you want a Submariner, it is gonna be the newer 41 millimeter. They made them very comfortable. As you know, Rolex makes watches to wear. Any Rolex you buy, I mean, to be honest, other than the Challenger and maybe the Deep Sea at a 50 millimeter or 44 millimeter, they are gonna be very, very comfortable to wear. And even those are comfortable for some people, right? If you like bigger watches and stuff like that, sub 41 millimeter, it's always the safest buy and the cleanest piece. And if you really want this exact one, it's a 2023 brand new. It's about $15,000. So next up we got, I don't have the watch currently in stock. Actually, I do have one with a custom diamond bezel. I will show it to you guys. It's gonna be the Rolex Day-Date 41 millimeter. It comes in white gold, it comes in rose gold, it comes in yellow gold. It's actually relatively affordable for what it is, right? You can pick up a 41 millimeter Day-Date in a yellow gold. It's gonna range in the mid 30 to high 30, depending if it's box papers and the dial, if it has diamonds on the dial. Great looking piece. Let me grab the 41 millimeter so you guys can take a look at it, and I'm back. So right here, we got the 218-238 Rolex Day-Date 41 millimeter presidential. This is gonna be a black Roman dial. It is gonna have a custom diamond bezel on it, but it's still a great looking piece. Full presidential bracelet going all the way throughout. Now, the difference between the older, so this is gonna be the older reference, right? The newer reference is gonna be the 228-238. This is gonna be the 218-238. They went from a 41 millimeter to a 40 millimeter, right? They kind of went the opposite of the Submariner. So today, if you wanted a brand new Day-Date, it will be a 40 millimeter, which, should we pull one out, Nate?
I think so.
I think so too. You know what? I think this calls out to pull out a 40 millimeter Day-Date. I mean, look at that, 40 millimeter Day-Date champagne diamond dial. Both great looking watches. You will see a big size difference between the 41, even though it's a very slight differences to the casing, so it's gonna be a little bit thicker on the lugs, whereas the 40 millimeter is gonna be a little bit thinner. Great looking timepiece, beautiful watch. This is for sure in the top 10 for 41 millimeters. And if you want this exact watch, as is with the diamond bezel, we're doing it for about $36,000. Without the diamond bezel, it's probably gonna be in the same price, maybe a little bit more. This does not have the original papers with it though. Now for the third one we got is a Tudor Black Bay 41 millimeter. First launched in 2012 with the modern incarnation of Tudor's iconic Submariner design. Beautiful, beautiful watch. I mean, you're gonna have the stainless steel bracelet going all the way throughout. I mean, it is oversized too. It's thick, so you're gonna feel it on your wrist. And I'll kind of try it on so you guys can see it on the wrist as well. Box papers, fully complete, 2022, $3,300. A lot of value for the money. Oversized, not too small. It's not gonna be like the smaller Tudors. Beautiful watch. Now, next up we got is the AP 41 millimeter chronograph. Unfortunately, I don't have one in stock. It's gonna be the 26331 reference number or the 26240 reference number. Both great looking watches. For the value, for the money, I mean, from what they were at to what they are now, in the high 40s to low 50s. Great looking piece. The newer reference numbers are gonna cost you closer to the 60K range depending on the dial color that you do. They're beautiful watches. I mean, I do have a non-chrono right over here, the 15510. This is gonna be the newer reference number. I mean, AP does a really good job on design, right? I love the way they do their bracelets, dial color with the honeycomb on the inside, stainless steel, comfortable wear, beautiful piece. I mean, when you see somebody walk into the room with a Royal Oak bracelet on, it definitely gets attention. Now, if you want this exact one, it is gonna run you about $45,000, the 15510 stainless steel. But for the chrono, depending if you get the older reference number, it's gonna cost you in the high 40, low 50s. Newer reference number with the newer dials is gonna cost you closer to 60, even though some of them are in actually mid 50s as well too, depending on if you do the white, whether you do the blue, the green, etc. All right, next up on the list is we got the Chopard Alpine. Now this design was originally introduced in the 1980s. In 2019, they revamped, and came out with a whole new style, and they did them in a 36 millimeter and they did them in a 41 millimeter. Very sleek design, stainless steel bracelet, comes in a bunch of different dial colors, green, blue, white. Chopard did an excellent job with the design. Looks really good with the suit. You dress it up, dress it down. And honestly, with the MSRP being around $14,000 on Chopards, we could get you a slight discount on it. If you are interested in something like that, let us know and we'd be more than happy to help you. All right, next up we got is the Omega Aqua Terra in a 41 millimeter. What Omega has done with Aqua Terra, excellent job. They came out with so many different dial colors. They came out with baby blue, white with the orange accent, black, $6,300 retail. You can even find Omegas at discounts. You can get 10, 15 off So I mean, honestly, in the mid-5 range for a brand new. Even pre-owned, you could try to find them in the mid-3s to 4s. Great looking piece, great value. It will do the job like any other Rolex will do. And honestly, with the Aqua Terra, it's a love-hate relationship, right? Some people go crazy over them, some people don't like them. I personally, I like the watch, I like the design, very sleek, very simple, gives you everything you need. So you know what? If I get a little backlash on that watch, I don't really care. It's in my top 10. All right, next up on the list, we got the Rolex Datejust 41mm. So Rolex has 2 generations of this. This is gonna be the newer generation. This is probably gonna be your most classic Rolex, right? You're gonna have the smooth bezel. This is gonna be the black dial, oyster bracelet going all the way throughout. Also comes in a Jubilee bracelet, also comes in a fluted bezel, comes in multiple different variations. You can pick these up pre-owned anywhere from 9, 11,000. On the Jubilee bracelet, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. Great piece, great watch, dress up, dress down. You can honestly do whatever you want with it. This is for sure on the top of the list. Next up, we got is the Vacheron Constantin VC 4500. This was originally introduced in 1996, and obviously as the years went on, they came out with newer designs, they improved it. It's a direct descendant of the 222 that you always see Brad Pitt wearing in the 18-karat yellow gold. Great looking piece, comes in a black dial, comes in a blue dial, and also comes in a white dial. And what's great with what VC did is they have an easier release on their bracelet where you can easily pop it off. Comes with a rubber strap and a leather strap with a deployment buckle. Price point, they are a little bit more expensive, but it is a Vacheron Constantin, don't forget. Very complex movements, very elite brand. You know, a lot of people do say it is in the top 3 of the world. And sometimes in the pre-owned market, you could find the white dials, black dials, sometimes even the blue dials. The blue dials will always run a little bit more expensive, but sometimes you can pick them up in the pre-owned market in the mid-20s. If you're lucky, you might be able to find it for $24,000, $25,000, $26,000. But if you are in the market for one, expect to spend closer to 30K. It honestly gives you 3 different designs, right? Because you can wear it on the stainless steel bracelet. If you want to dress it up a little bit, you can wear it on the leather strap. And if you want to go a little bit more sporty with it, you can put the rubber strap on there. All right, next up on the list, we got the IWC Portugieser. Now, they recently went to an in-house chronograph movement. And what's even better with what they did is they barely raised the retail price. The MSRP today is about $7,950. For $7,950 today, any other brand is going to cost you a lot more. You go to a Hublot stainless steel, it's going to cost you $15,000 to $16,000 brand new. You go for a Rolex, obviously if you can get it at retail, that's totally different. But gray market, if you want instant gratification, it's going to cost you anywhere from $13,000 up to $17,000, $18,000 for a Submariner or any kind of sports models. Now, because Formula One was last week, it's not going to be one of your crazy Formula One watches, but this right here, TAG Heuer has been making these for a long time. You got the TAG Heuer Formula One 41mm with the blue and black bezel, black dial, even with the GMT function. This is pre-owned, we're selling it for around like $1,400. But honestly, these brand new TAG Heuer Formula Ones, you could pick them up brand new for around $2,500, $2,600, $2,700. Now, how can you go wrong buying a TAG Heuer Formula One, just even a tag, right? In the 2 to 3K range. Great piece, great watch. They've been crushing this design for the last 10, 15 years. Kudos to you guys, TAG. Actually, now even thinking about it, they even have some in the $1,600 to $1,700 range too. Great way to get your feet wet in the watch game. All right, last but not least, my favorite one is gonna be the AP Royal Oak. I just showed it to you guys previously, but it's gonna be the 15510 ST in the white dial. What do you guys think? Nate, what do you think?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
This is the newest reference number too. 41mm stainless steel bracelet, beautiful watch. But honestly, look, value-wise, and I tell this to a lot of people, right? A white dial in a 15510 is gonna range you in the mid-40s, right? Blue dial is gonna be an extra, black and gray dial is gonna be an extra like 5, 6K. Blue dial is gonna be like an extra 10, and green dial might be an extra $15,000. It is the same MSRP. The retail is the same from AP, it doesn't change, but they are a lot harder to get in the different dial colors, right? Like a boutique might make you spend a lot more money to get the green dial, but it is the same watch, great looking piece. A lot of people actually like the white dial or the gray dial or the black dial even better than the blue or the green. I personally like the white dial. If I were to have my pick, I would probably do green because I like color in my watches. That's just the way I am. It's not even for value or flex, but I would for sure wear this watch. I love it. Great piece. And again, this one is gonna be priced at $45,000. Box papers, fully complete. Come in and get it. All right, guys, that's gonna be my 10 41mm picks. I hope you guys loved the video. Make sure to comment down below which one you would pick out of those. And you know what, if I missed one that you guys liked even better, make sure to put it in the comments down below and give us watch video ideas, guys. If you guys wanna see me talk about something, make sure to comment it down below, and we do read them and we do look at them. Thank you. And if you guys have any watch videos that you guys want to see, make sure to comment it down below. I personally look at all the comments, so I'll make sure to see it and I'll make sure to get it done. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and make sure to turn on the post notifications so you know when our next video goes live.